Hey nerds, join us on Discord and hit that subscribe button.
Hello, I'm Oma.
Cecily.
Zika.
Flynn.
Kalak.
And I'm your DM, Ethan. Welcome to Venture Forth. Previously, after defeating a beholder and taking on a young drow, you all delve deeper into the Underdark. And after coming across some previously poisonous fog and taking your potions that Xavier had given you, you all passed through unharmed and into the city of Doirnin. You all traversed these floating stairs to get up to the city, and once you continued on through the sewer system, you began to hear the beating of drums. So, you all are still within this sewer. You see a gentle purple light coming from just ahead of you, possibly leading to the surface of the city, and you hear the pounding drums. What would you all like to do?
Do the drums sound like they're coming toward the tunnel we're in, or do they sound like they are somewhere distant, I guess?
They sound like they're somewhere within the city, but it doesn't seem like they're approaching or leaving. It doesn't seem like they're getting louder or softer.
Okay.
Do they sound happy?
Happy drum.
Are they happy drums?
Is it a party?
No, there's not really a happy rhythm to it. It's just kind of a very, it's like very much in beat.
Mm.
Does it sound like battle drums?
Possibly. You could see how that could be.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll just nod to Nalfane to proceed, and I'll be in lockstep with him.
Okay. He crawls up just a little bit more, and he peers up and through this hole in the ceiling of the this sewer tunnel that you guys are in. And you can see him sort of look around, wait a moment, before throwing open a hatch above him and climbing out.
I'll climb out after.
Okay. You climb out and you can see to your right and to your left. It seems that you are climbing out into the middle of a street.
Of course.
Oh, God.
But you look around, no one there.
Oh.
You see this gentle purple glow coming from inside houses, inside shops. You see this sort of magical purple energy illuminating the space around you. You can't even pinpoint exactly where a light source would be. It's just this sort of gentle purple glow that illuminates the city. But no one. And as you come out to the surface, you can hear the drums even louder now.
I assume this is the war child's mother was talking about. I just murmur back to the group.
What do we know what the drums mean?
I don't.
Does he?
I'm looking at Nalfane's face. Does he seem to recognize the drums? Is he responding to them in any way?
There's no real... make an insight check.
Uh, 15.
Yeah, he's not giving anything off that's either he recognizes them or he doesn't.
Okay. Child, do you know the significance of those drums?
I don't. This is the first time I'm hearing them.
Let's move. Let's move quickly.
Hey.
Yeah, where do we have to go?
Do you know the way to the castle from here?
Yeah, it's right up there. And as you look beyond the shop just in front of you, you can see that the city itself is almost built into this spire that peaks at the very center of the city. And as he's pointing up at almost a 45-degree angle, you can see that the city also ascends at that almost that exact same angle, and you can see a massive circular spiral at the very top. It has these pillars that don't go up perfectly straight, but sort of twist and turn around a central structure as they come to a main point at the very top. And almost mirroring it, you can see a massive stalactite coming down from the ceiling and almost meeting that point of the spire, but not quite touching it. They're probably a couple meters apart. And with that, you can see this twisting and turning circular metal ball with these circular wiring all throughout it. And on the inside is a purple glowing ball of energy.
Between the spire and the stalactite?
Yes.
Yeah. Is there... I'm trying to, from what I heard from this kid's mom, a compound outside the castle. Is there anything that would seem obvious on that front? Like something that was like just adjacent to the castle that was clearly a higher echelon building?
You can see around the castle there do seem to be a couple of similar type buildings in these sort of strangely constructed spires, almost mirroring the central spire, but they're this weird, almost alien design.
Well, I'm gonna lead the party in that direction.
Okay. You all continue walking through the streets, completely free to move about.
We still don't see anyone?
You don't see anyone.
Can we pinpoint the direction of the drums yet as we're walking through the city?
They seem to be emanating from the center of the city.
Okay.
And towards where you guys are headed.
The center is like raised up. It's like a point, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, we're good. We're good. Just keep going.
Yeah, I'll just keep an eye out.
NBD.
And like, if I could, like, actively just look and see if I see any movement or anything, just so I can warn the party that, hey, there's someone over there.
Okay, make a perception check for me.
First roll of the episode. Be good.
There was already a roll.
Was there?
Yeah. Insight.
Oh, shit. Never mind.
Sorry, man.
What did you roll?
Gotta be quicker.
What'd you?
Got a 15.
I got a 17 plus 6, so 23.
23. Okay.
Okay, well, easy when you do it second.
As you all are weaving in and out of these streets,
You loosened it. You
Sorry.
You guys are so dumb.
Sorry, God.
As
you
you
never
all
get to eat between episodes anymore.
as you all are weaving in and out of these streets and making your way towards the center of the city, there's no one around.
Can I make a distinction? So, like, while we're walking, I want to be flanking Dessa's left side, almost like a guard. Like,
Okay.
Exactly like a guard.
Nice.
Flynn, come here.
Yeah.
Can you?
Yeah. What did you do?
What are you doing?
Whoa.
Stop
This
that.
is how Dorgo probably talk, right? They're big and strong, and
I don't.
That's what you think
I
big
don't-
and strong people sound like?
I don't know. I'm just trying to make it sound different. You know?
Am I not big and strong to you, Flynn?
Yeah, but you're not a Durogar.
All right.
So what do you need?
Not that. Please stop that. Can you go to the other side of Tess? We are her god.
Not bad.
I think it sounds cool. And I will reluctantly go to the other side of this.
Okay. And as you all continue walking throughout these streets, Flynn, you hear from just around the corner, there seem to be two voices talking just around the corner ahead where you guys are heading.
Oh, hold on.
And you could just barely hear them over the drums.
Can I make out anything?
They do not seem to be speaking common.
Kelly, can you get Kelly?
I'll approach and
And I'll see if I can get him point the direction that I'm hearing it so we can kind of pick up on it.
All right. By the time that Flynn points it out, it seems the conversation has ended. You did hear a couple of voices, but just not enough to pick anything out.
Okay.
And they do seem to be heading around the corner, and in just a moment or two are going to be in view of all of you.
Oh, okay, so we can hear him stepping louder? Okay. I'll look around for an alcove that maybe we can walk
Yeah,
into.
what kind of environment are we in currently?
It is pretty much building to building. You guys are in the middle of the street. It's building to building. There's no alleyways or anything to duck down.
Okay.
I'm going to make my face very stoic, and I'm going to stand just to the right and then slightly behind this.
Okay.
Just keep calm. We belong here.
Okay.
Walk forward. Don't make eye contact. It's all right.
Got it.
Moving on.
Okay. As you all continue your way forward, you see from around the corner, you see 2 drow. They appear to be young men, maybe in their late teens, as they turn around the corner and they see you all. And they freeze in surprise, and they look to all of you. And then they look to Thessaly.
Mind your eyes.
And immediately they look down to the ground. I'm sorry, we're so in Undercommon. We're so sorry. We were just headed up to the castle right now. We just had a thing that we need to grab, and then we're headed right back up there. We promise. We are headed over there.
If I don't see you up there, you don't want to know what's going to happen to you.
Yes, sir. We are so sorry. Yes, sir. Ma'am, our sincerest apologies. As they bow their heads and continue walking on at a little bit of an increased pace.
I let out like the tiniest whimper. As we keep moving.
Was it good? Are they good?
Yes.
Okay.
Shut up then.
Okay.
That was fantastic.
Silence.
As you head closer and closer to the spire, it appears that you come across more of a central ring of the city. And now it looks like there are 2 different directions that you can go. Off to your left, it seems that would take you sort of down and around this spire. And it would probably be a more direct route to the other side. Or there's one that goes up and around that would be a little bit more direct towards the castle. But it also looks like it would probably be more of an exposed area. You would more likely be seen. What would you guys like to do?
The second one was the one to be seen. Remind me the first one again?
It sort of takes a more direct route up to the castle itself,
right?
Whereas the other one goes around and sort of circumnavigates to get to some of the buildings on the other side.
We want to go to the castle, so we take that route, right?
We're not going to the castle. We're looking for a building alongside the castle, the laboratory.
Oh.
So, I think this path here would probably take us closer to those.
Down and around?
But are we prepared for more interactions like that?
Yes.
Should we have simple phrases or like how to say yes or no at least?
I suppose.
Maybe, if just in case. Or like he answers for us or something like that.
Just grunt and nod.
Grunt and nod. If you want, Zas is yes, an undercommon.
Okay.
Zas.
What's no?
Zas.
Well, just a look from you, milady, would be a no. And maybe a death sentence.
Oh. I can't look at people.
I would say Quale is to disagree with something. With someone.
Zas.
And Zas.
Quale.
But again, I would avoid speaking.
What about me?
I think you should avoid speaking. On.
Oh, okay.
Drow women, I don't know what. The one I knew carried herself with a lot of
We're important.
dignity.
I straighten my spine. And I push back my shoulders. Dignity.
There you go.
I can be dignified.
Dignified, but also
Quiet.
Quiet. Quale.
So screwed.
Who stands at those, lady? Let's go.
Wait, did he tell us what that one meant?
I don't know what that one.
Okay,
Well, shut up.
Oh, he's gone. We gotta go. Come on.
All right. Kellic, as you're leading the party, which direction are you going?
The circumventing route. We're going to our destination.
Okay. As you begin sort of circumventing this inner circle, at first it dips down further into the city, and for a couple minutes you think that maybe you're going further away from where you'd like to be going, but then it curves back up and around, and there's sort of this hill within the city that curves back up and around and actually leads you closer towards the other side of the castle. And as this path leads you up and over, you sort of hit a peak within the city. You hit this high point, and you look off to your right, and there is a parting in the shops that are there. And you see this overlook in front of you. It's this little area that has been carved out that sort of extends out from the path, and it has this little hand railing at the very end. It seems to be a viewing area. And as you walk past, you look down and you can see further into the city, into a huge courtyard. And it looks like the courtyard that lays before the castle, the main entrance of the castle. And at first it almost looks like the ground in the courtyard is moving. But then you realize it is packed full of people.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see the outer edges are this sort of arc that lays before the castle of people. The outer edges are sort of just a giant mesh of people, just a crowd. But then in the center of that arc, you see rows and rows of these legions of soldiers. Perhaps thousands of soldiers.
Cool.
Are they all in 2 crown?
You're too far away at this point to
would
see.
the colors match?
Yes. It seems the what look like the common folk of the city are in that arc around. You can see different color clothing. You can see lots of like deep purples, which you know of the Underdark is a very popular style. You can see it's sort of different, but then once you look at these legions of troops all set in these perfectly square groups, each with a commander at the front, you can see they're all wearing exactly the same uniform, this brown leather, similar to what you had seen on the Durgar that you had put to sleep. And as sort of these drums continue to beat, now you look up at the entrance of the castle, and you can see there is its own observing platform attached to the castle. And you can see probably 5 on either side, of these ceremonial drummers with these massive drums, probably 6 feet in diameter, as they are banging away rhythmically. You can see the common folk in this arc are just starting to get settled, but the legions of troops are staying perfectly still. As from this observing platform on the edge of the castle, a single figure walks out, and you can hear an uproar from the crowd below as this Durgar steps out front.
What?
Now, would you like to stay, or would you like to continue moving?
I'm moving.
You're moving.
I'm moving. These are their affairs. We have stuff to do.
I mean, I can't hear him anyway, so I don't really...
Yeah, you didn't. I don't know.
I just follow the lead, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
A Duragar steps out.
A Durgar steps out, and just as you are about to move on, you see behind the Durgar a pair of drow step out. And the crowd gets even louder.
Shite.
Should we stay and maybe it'll help us figure out what the war is?
It's a good distraction for us. We should go.
If we can get in and out before they're done whatever they're doing here.
Yeah, you're right.
I want to know as much as you do, Flynn.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move.
Yeah.
You're gonna move, okay? And right as you continue moving, you hear a booming voice come from the Durgar, and you can barely see him, just a speck in the distance, but you can still hear this booming voice start to speak, but you are continuing to move. You can't hear what any of the words are as the crowd quiets down, but you continue moving on through the street as the words become muffled.
Do we get any
no
at the
longer hear
beginning or anything? Do we pick up anything at the beginning of the...
No, you just continue moving as around a couple of buildings, you hear a voice starting to echo, but it is also in Undercommon.
Man.
Oh, fair. Yeah.
Oh, so
But you continue moving on
Yes, we
unencumbered.
We do. We gotta go, man.
As this path takes you up a little bit higher and around towards the back of the castle. You aren't in the vicinity of the castle proper, but you are starting to get into the buildings that lie around it. And as you approach one of these buildings, you turn a corner and immediately you see 2 drow guards standing at the front of one of these buildings.
Okay. Can I, from the construction of the buildings, from any signposts, like if there's like equipment sticking out of places or anything like that, can I determine which one of these might be the laboratory?
Make a... I'm just going to have you make a straight up intelligence check.
Okay. Come on. Okay. Not too shabby.
You're so smart.
So smart, dude. 16.
16. Even with that, none of the buildings are marked.
Mm-hmm.
You don't see any distinguishing factors among these buildings. And as you sort of turn the corner even more, you see another building right next to this one. Also, 2 drow guards at the front of that.
But we're looking for a compound, right? So a compound could be a series of buildings.
Are they interconnected at all, these buildings?
They are right up against each other, but unless you get closer, it's impossible to tell whether or not they are connected truly.
Okay. I will lead the group towards the first pair of guards.
Okay. And as you do, both of them stand up and ready themselves with their spear and shield. Halt! What are you all doing here?
There's been a threat to the research done by Ovanimith. This is the premier researcher in the study. She's taken over.
I have not heard of any shift change.
It's not a shift change. It's a new master. And she doesn't like a lot of talk.
Make a deception check.
Yeah, come on.
can I assist by glaring at them?
Yeah.
Directly making aggressive eye contact.
Patriarchy.
Oh, good. That's good.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking god! I rolled a 1 and a 2.
No!
Oh, no.
Yeah.
It's not a crit fail though.
That's a 7.
Shit.
A 7.
Do you want to tray, Shane?
I've been rolling great all day, so no.
My tray betrays me, so
Betrays.
Oh,
My
come on.
Prey betrays.
it betrays me.
Wah, wah.
Any change in staffing would have gone through me first.
Even from those above your station.
There aren't many above my station. And trust me, it would have been communicated. Perhaps you are in the wrong location. Perhaps you're lost.
That is.
And the drow in front of you takes his hand and he rubs it against the leather wrap around his wrist and forearm. And as he brushes it along the surface, you can see these circular runes begin to form in the space about a half an inch off of the surface. And after he finishes, he looks to you. Ma'am, there are a few people here requesting a change in shift.
Perhaps
I just
we
wanted
are
to
in
run
the
it by
wrong
you.
place. We're looking for the laboratory.
Yes, ma'am. I'll let them know. Yes, I will let you know. Thank you. As he rubs his arm once more, the runes begin to dissipate. It does appear that you're in the wrong place. maybe we can escort you down to the courtyard. As he snaps his fingers and 2 more of the guards
I looked at
come down
Alfane,
towards you.
and I shrug. Sometimes, got to do violence, and I will fucking take a swing at this guy. I'm gonna literally just try to slash his face with my sickle. Like I'm just gonna try to make a mark on him.
Okay. I am going to have everyone roll initiative.
Okay.
God damn it.
Dice has it.
Fucking 2. Sorry.
You have advantage. You have advantage, Flynn,
Why?
because I gave you vigilant blessing.
Oh,
Yeah, you have advantage.
Ooh.
it was out of the thing.
Did it land face up though?
Yeah.
Okay, then that's the one you're
Okay.
taking.
Well, it's 3 instead.
Well, it's better.
I
not-
do add a lot, so.
It's not good.
No. Different dialect.
Quale?
Ballet.
Qualele?
Again, different dialect.
The different. I'm riffing.
Are you improvising?
We are improvising. Apparently poorly right now.
Yeah.
It was pretty good.
We tried. We tried hard. Yeah.
Okay, Kellic, what'd you get?
10.
And I am including Kellic as the only person who has a surprise round.
Okay.
Because there was no communication as to what he was doing. Oma.
7.
Flynn.
10.
Flynn and Kellic, who is the higher dex?
My dex is 20.
Yeah.
Okay, Seeker
18.
and Thessaly.
17.
Who has the higher dex?
I think.
Oh, I'm
Seeker
sorry,
probably.
that was 18.
You have
My
18.
bad.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Dang.
you swing up with your sickle and you aiming for like a slash across the face.
Across the face, yeah.
Okay, you successfully slash him across the face. Now he's got this huge gash
Let that be a reminder.
within his face.
You don't know what your station is.
As he starts to reach over for his arm. Top of the initiative. Top of the initiative. These other 2 drow are going to run up. Let's see. They don't actually have enough movement. They were kind of down the street a little bit. They don't quite have enough movement to get to you. They are going to run up, and the first drow that is running up is going to raise his hand as in the center of his palm, a purple rune starts to appear, very similar to the ones that had wrapped the other drow's arm, as a beam of this purple light shoots out towards all of you. I'm going to have everyone make a dexterity saving throw for me.
If you are within 10 feet of me, you get +5.
So that's everybody but me.
Hey, that's a natty. Twomp, twomp.
No, you're within 10 feet.
I'm within 10 feet. Well, it doesn't matter because I crit failed.
I'm so dexy right now.
Natural 20.
Damn, let's go.
Okay.
Dang.
Flynn got natural 20. Seeker
Yo.
got natural 20.
For 32, I just want to say
Okay.
it. So
Doesn't change a single thing. Thessaly.
18 total.
16.
6.
6. Okay. As the other drow.
Oh, sorry. It's not gonna matter. 9.
9. Okay. As the other drow also raises his hand and does the exact same thing.
Oh, God.
I'm going to need everyone except for Kellic to make another dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
+5.
Or
Come on.
Okay. Flynn.
21.
Seeker.
19.
Yes.
Same thing, 18.
19.
19. Okay. As this light brushes past all of you, everyone sort of braces for the effects, but then it almost seems to just wisp over all of you, and it doesn't seem like anything has happened. None of you are injured, except you all look over to Kellic, and Kellic now has this dim purple light glowing all around him as they both cast
Fairy fire.
Fairy Fire.
Oh, okay. That's not as bad.
Yeah.
That's way
And
better.
Yeah.
Oh.
that is going to be their turn. Next up, Seeker.
I have a plan.
I was gonna do a thing. Okay. So I take it. It went really well, Kellic.
We can't understand what they're saying.
Yeah, we can't.
And I run.
mean-
I'll run.
As far as I'm concerned, I'm still in negotiation. This is how we do in the Underdark.
This is.
Is it?
I'm gonna run up. I just saw Kellic slash this guy. These two come over. I'm gonna take a dagger out and I'm gonna run up next to Kellic and I'm gonna stab this guy. I'm like,
Stab.
yeah.
Okay. You run up 10 feet.
Oh. That is a 11.
An 11 does not hit.
I'm gonna pull out my other dagger.
Okay.
I want to do that.
Yes. I don't know what you're gonna do, but yes.
I'm gonna pull out my other dagger and I'm gonna use my bonus action to attack. Oh, that's better. That's a 17 plus 7, so it's a 24 to hit.
That hits, yeah, for sure.
All right, so we're gonna do a D4.
Guards.
What?
What was that? That was all right, so that's it's 4 points of damage plus I have to roll a lot of D6 with a sneaky sneak. I think it's 5 or 5. May I use your tray?
Yes, you may.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, I'll take it.
9, 10, 16 points.
16 points. Okay.
Damage, and that was everything. I'm gonna stay there.
Okay. Next up in the initiative is Thessaly.
Yep.
What are you doing?
Okay, so I'm gonna see the two past Flynn to our right, and I am going to reach my hand out, one to my chest, one reaching towards them, and I'm going to cast Hold Person on both of them, and I'm casting it at 3rd level.
Damn.
So some
Nice.
shimmering energy goes over them, and we'll see if it sticks,
Okay.
Is this the
because they
two-
have to make a Wisdom saving throw, DC 17.
the
Right.
two that are arriving?
Yeah, the two that are coming towards
Okay.
us, me and you, Flynn.
Got it.
Okay. So the first one got an 18,
God,
and the
Nice.
second one got a 19.
that's
No,
so
no.
Rude.
So the magic doesn't take it just shimmers and it doesn't force them to halt it has in previous castings, and I bite back a curse. So that was an action. That was a whole action, huh?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Spells be like that sometimes.
They do. So I'm just going to scoot around Flynn, and I'm going to place myself in front of Olma and Nalfane, so that I'm the first line of defense when they come towards us. And I'm going to look to Flynn, and for my bonus action, I'm going to say, "Go get him!"
Okay.
Yes.
And that's all I can do with my turn right now.
Okay. Next up, we got more
lowest.
drow.
Sorry, say again.
We've got more drow.
More
Cool.
what?
Well, the more drow in the initiative. The other two that haven't.
Oh.
Yeah, gone. All right. So, let's see. Kellic, the one that you chose not to attack,
Mhm.
is going to step forward
And say thank you.
and
that I didn't
say, "That was great, man."
Yeah,
Give you a
appreciate
pat on the
you
back.
Not
I don't
doing
like that guy either.
He's such a dick.
And he is going to attempt to attack you with his spear.
It's like, just because you're right doesn't mean you have to be mean about it.
One attack, he lunges forward with his spear and takes a jab at you.
With
That is going to
advantage.
be at advantage, yeah.
Because I'm very fired.
That's going to be a natural 20.
Okay.
No.
I will call upon the embers to cancel his crit.
Yes, you will.
Okay.
Ooh.
Instead
Okay.
of Yendi, as I see this coming right at me. Instead of Yendi!
Okay.
Yes,
Then that is going to be
Not a crit.
Yes,
that's
it's
going
one
to be
time.
9 points of piercing damage. Plus,
Oh,
plus 13 points of poison damage.
Oh.
So
Um,
9 plus 13?
9 plus
Okay.
13.
Okay.
Do we have like a resistance? Do we have like?
And that is the first attack.
No. Okay.
And then
That's the first attack?
as he pulls his spear back, he's going to swing up at you with his shield, and you can see at the end of his shield, it has almost this metal, almost end of a spear attachment on the end of it. So he's going to swing up and try and
cool.
attack you with that.
Like they're prepared to
Super
bend
cool.
their stuff.
Yeah.
Gross.
That's going to be a 14 to hit.
14 does not hit.
Okay, it swings up and just misses you with that attack. The other drow, the one that you slashed across the face, he's going to, as he stumbles back now with this gash across his face,
And he got
Um,
jabbed with a dagger.
and he got jabbed with a
Shiv,
dagger
even.
as well. He is going to take his action to swipe his hand across the band on his forearm,
Nope.
and he's going to yell out, "Intruders at the front entrance! Come quick!"
It's my fucking.
And-
So, is it even worth doing what I wanted to do?
I don't know.
It
doesn't
was
matter.
that was his action. Doesn't have any bonus actions. That is going to be his full turn, and he's gonna stay there. He's gonna stay engaged with both Seeker and Kellic. Next up, Flynn.
I hope it works this time. And I'm gonna run up to the two that are approaching us. And as I'm running up, I rub my fingers together, and that purple energy makes the tattoo that goes up my arm glow. And I will, as I'm running, I push it into my wrist tattoo, transfer that energy and summon my sword as a bonus action, and push the energy in, and the green mist and energy kind of coalesces. And I will go in for some attacks on the closest one.
Okay, they're all sort of at the same distance from you. You've got the two that are approaching from further down the street, and then you've got the two in front of
Yeah,
Kelly.
the two that are approaching.
Okay. All right, so you run around Thessaly to meet those two,
And then-
and you take your attacks.
Question: are we in dim light or darkness?
You are in darkness, yes.
Okay, so I get advantage.
Okay.
If you want,
Okay.
If you want to look, I don't know. Spatial stuff.
Oh, gotcha. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
All right.
All right.
You did it. Okay, that is I guess I just add my sword to attack. It's a melee weapon.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's 21.
A 21. Okay, yeah, that hits.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll roll some damage. Okay. Ooh. Okay, so that is, it's mixed. So I guess 8 piercing and 10 psychic. Does the psychic work?
Yes, it does. Yeah, it's a creature.
So as the blade comes down on this drow, as soon as it makes contact with the target, it almost seems like in previous attempts it's kind of just passed through with no resistance, but I feel like a bit of a resistance when it makes contact, and this thin beam of black energy is kind of like just appears as it pushes through the target. And as I drag it through and pull it out to the other side, that black energy kind of disappears, and it's just back to the regular flickering mists. And the target's nose bleeds,
Okay.
and they don't feel good. And I will go in for another attack on the same
Okay,
one.
yeah, make another attack.
A lot. 27.
Yeah,
She's
that's
a man.
All right. Ooh, that's low though. Okay. 16. Altogether. If- I don't know if
16
you did
altogether.
separate.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna stick there. I'll just stay there. Like, all right. As I realize that it finally does some damage.
Okay. Next up, Kellic.
I am going to, like all in one breath. Ex coco interficium in colmeum. I'm going to use Toll the Dead on this guy.
Okay.
And I'm also going to cast Spiritual Weapon.
That's cool.
Which is going to like appear, like the gateway of it is going to appear behind him as the dagger comes out. So
Okay.
that's a save of a certain kind that I will tell you, which is a wisdom save.
A wisdom save. Okay. Let's see, what's his wisdom? Okay. That's going to be an 8
He fails.
on the wisdom save.
Nice. So he is going to take
Tons of damage.
as this scar I put on his face starts to sear flame up.
Woo!
He's gonna take, yeah, dude, 18, 21, 26 points of necrotic
Nice.
damage. And then my spiritual weapon of 4th level, is going to take some slashes at him.
Okay.
Oh, damn. That's a 24 to hit.
24 hits, yeah.
Okay, 8 points of slashing damage. Oh, sorry. It's an extra 1d8 because it's a higher. When you cast a spell, the spell slot 3rd level or higher, damage increases by 1d8 for every 2 slot levels above 2nd, so it's 2 above. So it gets a second.
It would get an additional D8.
Yeah. 11 for
Okay.
the second d8.
And so you see this rift open up behind him, and the embers are pouring out, and your spiritual weapon comes out, and he doesn't even see it. And you barely even see your spiritual weapon before you can see the tip of the blade jut through his abdomen.
Yeah.
As you can see, blood start to come out of his mouth, and as your spiritual weapon retracts out of him, he fully collapses on the ground and is no longer a factor.
Was that
Ooh.
Scarface?
Oh.
Yeah.
Even more than a scar.
All right.
I spit at him.
Oh!
Okay. Is that the end of Kellick's turn?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Olma.
Do I hear any people coming?
Make a perception check for me.
That's right. Didn't they say that, like,
He said intruders.
Yeah, he-
Yeah.
18.
we need to get in there quick?
18. You do hear, and
you
at this
lost an
point,
initiative.
see from around the corner 2 additional drow running down the street.
Okay, I'm gonna pop my hood up,
Okay, you go invisible.
and I'm going to walk around everyone to the door.
Just leave us.
The door is just right behind the 2 drow that are in front of
That is correct.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go around. I have 40 feet of movement. Can I make it to the
easy.
door?
You can make it to the door. Easy.
Is it open? Can I open it?
You try and open it, and it is locked.
Does it look like it's locked with like a key or magic?
You can't see any locking mechanism. It's probably magic that's keeping it closed.
Okay. I'm gonna sneak up behind the drow that's in front of Kellick,
Okay.
and pull out one of my daggers and hold it to his back, like touching him. And I'm gonna hold an action.
Okay. You're holding an action?
I'm holding a dagger against his back and holding an action to.
Okay, so what's going to trigger the action?
If they are unwilling to back down, because I think that they're going to.
So if they attack,
Yeah.
if they attack, or I just like, what action would he take to signal that he's not backing down?
Yeah, he would attack somebody.
Okay.
He
okay.
would
So if
take
he
it-
attacks,
yeah,
you will
if he-
take your
yeah.
action. Gotcha. Okay. All right. Next up in
But
the.
I want him to feel that it's there.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, you definitely sort of poke him a little bit. Top of the initiative. Let's see. Flynn, you got 2 drow right in front of you.
Bring it.
Let's see. So, yeah, they're both going to attack you, Flynn.
Okay.
The first one is going to attack you with its spear.
Uh-huh.
That is a natural 1 on the first attack. As he lunges forward and sort of loses his balance as he steps forward, he completely misses, and then in a similar fashion, he's going to swing up with his shield that has the pointed end on it.
Okay.
And that's another natural 1.
Hey.
And completely, like that first strike, completely threw him off. As the second strike
He's
threw him off even more.
just aiming for the wrong spots because
I
your
know,
body doesn't
it's
look
probably
the-
going through my
Yeah.
head, but it's like, it's not my head.
And then
Is that the one that I damaged?
Yes,
Okay,
that is that.
Okay.
And then the other drow is actually going to take out his crossbow and aim it towards Kellic,
Is this the one that's next to me?
the other one that's next to you.
Oh, okay.
Gonna take out his crossbow and aim it towards Kellic.
Oh, do I ever get to save against the fairy fire, or is it just on me?
No, it is just on you for the
Okay.
next minute.
Okay.
Yeah,
Until
for the
or we
duration.
break their concentration. Whichever one got it on me, he's concentrating on it.
Yes.
So
yes.
as he rolled for his con saves when Flynn hit him, was he the one that Flynn hit?
That is correct.
It was the
Yeah,
first
it
one.
was.
Yeah.
It was.
What
My
is this?
bad.
What do you do?
He has concentration on fairy
He's got-
fire.
yeah.
He's got
Oh,
keep it.
nice.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna just give advantage.
I thought that was the other ones for some reason. I got confused.
Yeah,
He rolled a 15, so he did
Okay.
succeed.
Okay.
But that crossbow is going to go
Did you hit him?
towards
Just
Kellic.
once? So he's got to roll twice.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
Yep.
okay.
That's right.
I'm trying to live.
Yeah.
That next one's a 4, so Kellic, you are no longer.
Hey!
He's still gonna get a natural 20, but it's
Okay.
Get out of here.
That is going to be against Kellic. That is going to be an 18 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay. That is going to be 10 points of piercing damage, and then I'm going to need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no. Okay.
Not again.
Natural 20.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
I would like to use my reaction.
Okay.
I would like to use Sentinel to attack that one. That does attack Kellic.
Damn.
Okay. Go for it.
So
Yeah.
I'm
Make an
gonna
attack roll.
him with the blade. 25.
25 hits. Yeah.
A lot of damage. 21 points of damage altogether.
21.
As now
Nice.
this one has blood dripping from its nose and
Nice.
grabs its head in pain.
Oof.
Get that right? Yeah. that's
Flynn
right.
hurting him
21.
in the mind feelings.
We're getting there. Coming a threat.
Okay. Those are the two drow there. Seeker, what are you doing?
I am going to drop to the ground next to the guy that Kalik just dropped. And I'm going to turn my ring and change my parents to look just like him.
Okay.
Like who?
The captain that Kalik was talking to.
Mm-hmm.
And if at all possible, this is a lot, so I don't know how much of this I can do.
Okay.
I would like to.
That just for your reference, that is an action
That's an
to
action.
activate the ring.
So I would like, whether in this turn or next, I would like to try and get that bracer he was activating. I want to see if I can take it off and put it on, which a whole lot is probably an action.
It looks like it is a sort of an outer guard of leather that is then has interior leather wrapping. So you would probably have to unwrap.
So it's like super intricate.
Yeah, uncoil that wrapping that's on his arm.
So looking at that, I would cancel it. I would stand back up.
Okay.
And looking off to the other two, and then the two that are in front of Flynn, and then the two that are coming, put my hands up and just yell. So I believe, I'm trying to remember, I think we said the ring actually helps me mimic voice
Yes.
as well.
Mm-hmm.
So in a tone that's very like him, I would just want to yell, Quale,
Yeah.
Okay.
and put my hands up, like kind of put like palms out, like kind of trying to say cease and desist.
Yes.
I'm going to have you make a deception check at disadvantage, and it is
Because
a
they see
disadvantage
the
because you
body.
have the dead body of the guy
Yeah.
right next to you.
Hey,
They're
trying to
going to
confuse
roll
some
their
boys.
perception checks.
He's kind of
so
behind me, sort of. I don't know.
So
Yeah.
that's that.
I was like, the body's right there.
Yeah. So I got
That's not
a
bad.
14.
14.
They all clearly see
Yeah,
that
that's fair.
the body is collapsed on the ground right there next to you.
Yeah.
We're out of combat.
But
Like, we
a
might be able to-
worthwhile effort. Is that your turn?
I believe that is all I can do.
Okay. Next up, Thessaly.
Okay, so looking at the two next to Flynn, do either of them look too terribly hurt? He got
The one directly in
looks-
front of him, he's been attacking, which they look decently hurt. The one sort of off to his left hasn't taken any hits yet.
taken any hits yet.
No,
Okay.
they both
I
have.
think I did hit both of them.
Did he hit both?
Oh,
Oh,
I'm
'cause
sorry.
You got the one on the left one with the
Yeah, I think the reaction was on the
I'm
other.
sorry.
Unless
I added
misunderstood that.
it to the wrong
Okay.
one.
And then the door into the nearest building is behind Olma. Do I want to do this now?
Do it. Whatever it is.
I'm afraid
Whatever
if I
it is.
use this now, it won't help us later. Okay, I'm gonna do it.
YOLO.
I don't care.
Do it.
We're running out of options.
We are
fast.
running out of options. Okay, and then there's two more coming around the corner further off, and it looks as though that might be like where a bulk of the forces could potentially like
There
have
could be
to
more
pass
coming
through.
from there.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, then I'm gonna do it. I am going to place both my hands over my chest, and my entire body is going to like glow with this shimmery, almost like lunar quality. And then I'm going to place. I'm going to use one use of my celestial legacy, and I'm going to place daylight directly in front of the farthest away guards.
Whoa.
And it is a 60-foot circumference sphere.
Oh, they're not gonna like that.
Neither am I.
I know. But I'm hoping. I think you might just be on the outside of it.
Okay.
Kelly,
And I'm hoping if we
it's
can get
worth
in the
it.
It's
door,
worth it.
like
No,
if we
it
can
is.
run.
But the door's locked.
Do
He
we
can
need-
switch
do we
out,
need Kelly
switch
to
out,
see?
turn on human.
We don't need to see.
I'm also hoping like then anyone
I can. That's weird.
because it stays up for an hour.
Oh yeah.
So anyone who comes around the corner is going to have to pass through it or try to see past it.
I guess you could.
And I don't have to concentrate on it; it just goes up.
That's awesome.
It's.
So I'm like, yeah, I don't know.
That is pretty cool.
What you said? Use divine. What now?
I have
Celestial
celestial
Legacy,
legacy as in
Yeah, you do.
Osmar.
As a feature. Yeah.
Yep.
That is hella cool. Whoa.
I think it's right on the outside.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Damn it, I was counting.
Just
That is
outside of that.
crazy.
Amazing.
So you
Okay.
get dim light that you don't need.
That is okay. Daylight.
Oh, poor Nalfane, he's in it.
Mm.
Could I have used like a free action to yell like close your eyes and like try to tell? Could I have covered
Is
his
he in
eyes
the,
with my
is he in
other
the combat
hand?
initiative?
He is not. I have not put him in,
Can I
in
cover
the
his
initiative.
eyes with my hand?
Or scoot his
Yeah,
little body
I'll
around
make
the
it a
corner.
bonus action to
scoot
cover his eyes.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, that's nice.
Okay. All right. Thessa, you see all of the drow cover their eyes in pain as this searing light encapsulates them. Next up, Olma, right in front of you, you see a drow who is clearly not going to surrender. So what would you like to do? As he begins to move his arms to cast a spell.
He's moving his arms to cast a spell.
Yes, it looks like it.
I sink the blade into his kidneys that
Okay.
are right there.
No.
All right, make an attack roll.
I
Very
mean, that's
evident
where they
kidneys.
are. 23.
23 hits. Yeah,
Nice.
as you sink your dagger into his kidneys.
That's
Or he's
gotta be
a
unpleasant.
drow. You're not quite sure where his kidneys are.
Into the
They
back.
could be anywhere.
That's 4 points of damage.
4 points of damage. Okay. As he sort of winces.
I leave it in there.
Okay.
Damn.
Oh, and I'm using. It's actually 5
The-
points. I'm using the.
Black glass one.
No, I'm not using the black glass
Oh,
one.
Drex Day.
I'm using Drek's dagger, so it's
This-
gonna be 5 points. But Drek has a the assassin's dagger, so I'm using
Oh,
his
cool.
dagger.
Oh,
Okay. Sorry, you're using the black dagger, right?
Yes,
Okay.
the Dark Blade's dagger, not the black glass one.
Gotcha.
Not
Okay.
the Drow dagger.
Gotcha. Okay. So yeah.
How many
that-
daggers do you have?
I just
I think
collect
for a 13-year-old.
them.
she has just the right amount for a 13-year-old girl.
I want
points.
it.
Dagger.
Okay.
Going to this flea market.
As the drow right in front of you, Olma continues casting his spell, and in the exact same spot that Thessaly produced daylight, this drow is going to cast darkness.
Oh, come on.
And darkness is a 60-foot sphere.
Well,
So does
So-
darkness and daylight have a fight?
I don't know.
I know.
It might be a level thing. I don't know what level that.
mine dispels magical darkness, so
Oh.
Ooh.
I think they maybe work.
They cancel each other
I
out?
think they might work in opposition because I think darkness
cancels out light.
Yeah, but does it cancel a magical light?
Yeah, I mean, if it says that it cancels darkness spell, I mean,
Let me look. I have darkness here.
Is it a spell that you're casting? Is that
If any, it specifically says, if any of this spell's area overlaps within an area of light created by a spell, the spell that created the light is dispelled. So I think they just cancel each other out.
Mm-hmm.
They just cancel each other out.
What a waste of my damn
I think the
turn.
darkness probably stays.
Well,
It seems like whatever one's cast, it's second.
Second, yeah, they flip
Wins.
each other.
It's a feature.
So I don't think it's a spell.
Yeah,
But
but it
it
would still
operates
qualify as a
the
spell.
irritating
would-
quality of it, I think,
That's right.
is...
It's the daylight spell,
Oh,
right?
it is the day-
Yes,
okay.
it is the
That's
daylight
fine.
spell, but it is something that I can just inherently
Yeah.
do as an action.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
It
That
doesn't
makes sense.
cost me any of my spells.
Right.
So,
It's
so
like
what?
a Misty Step.
What
as
I'm
a-
going to say is, it doesn't say that either.
Yes.
It doesn't specify that the darkness would also be dispelled.
Yeah, I think the darkness stays.
So
Ooh.
it overlaps it and it consumes it. So now,
But what? That's not what spell level. That's not a spell. Hers.
I don't use it at a spell level. It's,
Right.
it's
So-
a
it
feature of
says
my
second
person.
level or lower. For,
It does, but
So who knows what
It's
level
probably
that
It,
the
would
it
first
be?
just
level.
would cancel it
What
out.
level is
It
the
would
daylight spell
probably
normally?
cancel it out and then
Oh,
take
that's a good
effect.
question.
You said it says daylight spell. I guess that would be the way to.
A daylight
level-
spell is the parameters
What
for what I'm
level?
doing.
So sure. What level is a daylight spell? Third.
Base level third.
Base
Okay.
level third. That's a second or lower.
that is.
So third is
Okay.
higher than that.
If we're
This is
using the spell as a...
interesting.
How do you count?
Figured
Have
it
we
out.
discovered
Yeah.
something here that
I think we figured it out.
we found a broken.
Because it's not technically... Yeah, it's weird.
It is weird because it's a feature. It's a feature that you would have at level 1.
It's,
Right?
it's
Right.
biological for
Yeah.
me. Yeah.
Right, but
But-
it is a
but
third
so
level
is
spell.
darkness.
So it
No,
makes
here's the
sense.
thing. Here's the thing. The darkness spell clearly isn't meant to counteract daylight if it says second level or lower. If the daylight
But
spell
it
is a
could.
third level spell. No, it's
No,
not meant
no,
to
that
do
makes
it.
sense.
It's
That
not
makes
meant to do
sense.
it. If
He
it's,
doesn't have
if
to
it's
roll.
supposed to be a third level spell,
Yeah.
then and that darkness only works for second and lower, it can do like the light cantrip, but it can't do
Yeah,
daylight.
that makes sense.
And
My
I would-
angelic
sense.
light
Right? I mean-
outdoes your darkness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So-
interesting.
Because otherwise they are just like
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I'll just say the
You can
daylight
upcast
wins.
it, right?
The daylight stays.
I'm sorry. No, I'm
We're
just,
fine
I'm
with that.
trying to...
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
okay.
I mean, if he upcast it, does it make a difference?
It's not. He's
Maybe.
not casting it from
He's
a spell
using it as a
slot.
drow.
It's
Oh,
a
he's
drow.
also... Oh, it's a drow
a
feature
drow
the way that
feature.
me is a... Okay,
That's
okay.
kind of cool that it's like opposite.
Because
Dark
I actually
light.
don't
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
level 1. I have light at level 1 that I
Yeah.
use it
Okay, so the light
as I...
overpowers it.
So it's
That's
like
cool.
The
Ooh, that's
darkness.
yes, a full visual.
So yeah, as he casts this, you all see within the light because all of you can see it.
Yeah.
Except for Kellic, it would probably be at this point a little too bright for you to
Yeah.
look directly
I'm
into
averting
it.
my
But the
eyes
rest
for
of
sure.
you all see it almost looks like this black hole that's trying to open, and it like is attempting to rip
So
open
cool.
within this light, but then collapses in on itself, and the light
So
overpowers
cool. I
it.
love it.
Next up, that's his turn. Let me see.
Mm.
Thank God.
That's going to be their turn. Next up on the initiative is going to be Flynn.
Ew. This isn't dim anymore, right? Because of the daylight spell.
Yes,
Yeah,
you
you
now
good.
have full light, right?
You can see.
Straight rolls then.
Nice.
Cool.
Didn't seem to be hurting you much.
No, yeah. No, I mean, straight rolls for me to attack instead of the advantage because I was getting
Oh.
advantage.
Oh, you were. Okay.
Yeah,
but it's not daylight. It's
Aw.
It's okay because they
I'm
have
sorry.
disadvantage on like everything or whatever.
Yeah, they now
which
have
is
a disadvantage on
much
you.
better. I have a really high. Okay. Yeah. The whichever one looks more hurt, I'll just doom come in for attacks.
Okay,
Okay.
the one directly in front of you looks more damaged.
Batter up. 19.
A 19. So as you swing forward with your sword, the drow is going to take his spear and parry. So he
Cool.
swings his spear around and knocks your sword out of the way. And you do not hit on that attack.
Oh, 19 does not
I'll go in
hit.
for another attack then.
Okay, make an attack roll.
What?
Come on.
1. So I slip.
Oh.
You roll ones.
Why did you do
Four
that?
does not hit. No.
I didn't roll high. I thought maybe I should just try something different, and I rolled a 14.
Okay.
Action surge.
Action search. Go for it.
Let's go, dude.
Did I use it in? I think I used it. I have it. Let me check. I think I have it marked off.
Why? Why is the?
You might have used it during the.
It's 0, so I'll say I used it. I don't remember. I think I used it.
Okay.
And then I will whimper. That's my turn.
Okay, that is your
I'm
turn.
still getting used to it. You know, it's a different weight.
Next up, Kellic, what are you doing?
Okay. They are, but they can see. They're not blinded by this light.
Yes.
I'm Number 2. Looking.
But you're not.
How is the one that Oma just stabbed in the maybe kidneys looking?
Dagger in.
Yeah.
In the big.
Let's see. That one, I believe that was the first time that one had been attacked.
I think so too. Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
besides the dagger in its back, not much.
Okay, I'm gonna move my spiritual weapon over, and I'm gonna hit him with the combo again, with Toll the Dead, and I'm probably gonna miss with the attack with the spiritual weapon, but he has to make a wisdom save.
A wisdom save, okay. That is going to be 2 on the die, so
Okay, he
total
fails.
of 3.
Neat.
And this is big damage because he's.
I already heard. Yeah, spiritual weapon misses. It was a 12.
Okay.
Nice.
Really nice.
Hell yeah. 24 points of necrotic damage.
Yes.
Big.
Nice.
As the dagger in his kidney just like sears with fire.
Ugh.
24 points. Awesome. Well, not awesome, but you get what I mean.
For
Okay.
him.
And I would like to step on top of the fallen body of this commander. not to continue my beratement of his dignity, but
Sure.
but to try to block visual of him with a nod to Seeker. I'm trying to obscure the difference between the two by just like they're looking through this light. I'm going to sort of move to block his visibility.
Gotcha. Okay.
Ooh.
I like it.
Okay.
The light
Okay.
is making them like squint and stuff. That's
Yeah.
cool.
All right. Oma.
Do I see? Wait. I want to open the door.
Okay.
But I don't know how to do that.
Wait. Oh, did he say? Has it been tried? I'm sorry, I missed the lock.
There's no. The door is locked.
Sealed magic.
It's sealed.
So there's no like lock.
There's no lock. There's nothing to put a key in.
Physical. Okay. Yeah.
But the door is not opening.
Yeah.
I'm going to crouch down, reach into my bag, and pull out a thread. And I'm going to wrap it around the ankle of the individual right in front of me. It is a negate magic string,
Okay.
and I am tying it around their ankle.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
All right.
And
Cool.
I mean, yeah, you're invisible too.
Yeah.
It's like they're
Yeah,
gonna-
it's easy enough.
yeah.
and is that an action?
Yes.
Okay, and I'm going to.
I would say if it's a willing creature, it would not be an action.
Sure,
but
sure, sure.
this is someone who's in combat. They're sort of moving back and
Mhm.
forth. Their stance is changing. So, but it's not a roll. You would be able to get that around their ankle.
And then. Can I do any bonus action? Let's see. Let's see if I can do any.
I am a spellcaster.
Hmm.
Do I have bonus action?
I have bonus action.
I know what you do. You're part monk.
So I'm going
You got lots
to stand back up.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use a key point. And
There it is, ladies and
flurry of blows.
Okay.
Whoa!
And aim for like exactly where I stabbed him.
Nice.
Okay. That stings.
Brutal.
Make your attack
That
rolls.
thing's like still like sinking deeper from the embers on it.
Yeah.
So two unarmed strikes. Number 1 is a 19 plus 8.
hits.
Sorry. 19 plus 8. 7. 19 plus 7.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And that is
Yeah.
max damage.
Okay, which is
11
Oh my god.
points of bludgeoning. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Right?
okay.
Yeah. Your
Do you
fist.
push the dagger in more? That'd be cool.
Oh.
Yeah, stab someone and then start punching the dagger. Yeah.
Just Alma just like
The most precise punch you've ever. Yeah.
And then my second attack
Okay.
is in
Jeez.
that's 15.
15 does not hit.
Okay, that's okay.
Okay. Is that the end of Almost turn?
Yeah,
All right.
Jeez.
Nice.
Wow.
I'm gonna crouch back down though.
Okay.
He can't even see you doing this. It's just like.
Next up, Flynn, the two drow that are directly in front of you.
Yeah.
The one that's directly in front of you is going to stay engaged in combat with you, but the other one is going to maneuver its way around the back of you to get within melee of Thessaly.
Nice.
Bring it.
So, Flynn, you sort of have these drow on either side of you.
Okay.
First up, Flynn. This drow is going to take a couple more attacks at you as it lunges its spear towards you once again.
Okay.
Oh, that's going to be something that hits, probably.
You'll see.
Yeah, that's going to be 25 to hit.
I think it will, even regardless of what I do. So yeah.
Regardless of the... Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, then that is going to be 8 points of piercing damage.
Okay, hold on. Let me mark that down.
Plus
8 damage. Okay.
another 8 poison damage.
8.
Good.
Okay. Do I have to make any saves or anything? Or the
no.
poison?
No. It's a feature of the
Just
weapon
has
that the
poison damage.
poison
Okay.
damage is on
And
top
then
of
I
it.
just have to make a con save for...
You do not have the condition of poisoned. It is just poison damage.
Okay.
Just to
And
clarify.
give me a second before any other attacks. Let me roll a con save. I think I roll an advantage because Warcaster. And then I add my Constitution, right? Yeah. Right?
For a concentration check?
Yeah.
Yes, Constitution.
If I add do I just add 2 or is it the saving throw? Is it saving throw? Or is it, I can't remember. It's over 10. If I just add 2, it's 11. If I add the 6, then it's...
It's a saving throw.
Oh, it's a saving throw.
Oh,
Okay.
then, yeah,
Okay.
So then
My
yeah,
bad.
it's like
My bad.
15 then.
Okay.
So I still have the blade up for now, but I don't know if he's attacking.
There
again.
is one more attack
Okay.
incoming.
Okay.
That is going to be an 18 to hit.
Misses.
It misses.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I got it. Hacking. I'll use my cool little buckler shield.
Nice.
Okay. Then
Touching.
the other drow that maneuvered around Flynn is going to make 2 attacks against Thessaly.
Cool.
So Thessaly, that is going to be not as good a 13 to hit.
No.
After the first one, I'll use my reaction to attack.
Oh, okay.
Once I have it back.
Make an attack roll.
Do it.
Ooh, I'm rolling low, y'all. 16.
16 does not hit.
Damn.
As the second attack Thessaly is coming your way is a 15.
No.
Okay, 15 does not
Nice.
hit, as both of those
Good,
miss.
Good.
All right, that is their turn. Next up in the initiative, Seeker.
Do your thing.
I had a plan and then that changed. Okay, I'm gonna reach my hand back to my backpack and think of a little wooden door, and I'm gonna produce it from my haversack. And I'm going to walk over to the door, and I am going to Tom. And I knock on the door, and there's an audible knock. It can be heard from 300 feet away.
Send it.
But the arcane lock should come open
Okay.
as I cast knock.
Yeah.
As you cast knock, Olma, directly in front of you, you don't see any visible change, but you just hear a slight click, click.
Ooh.
If I can as a bonus action,
Dust.
Was that your action and do the knock?
that was my action. If I can as a
Did you have to move to the door to do that?
no, I have
Oh, wow. Okay.
range.
Oh, you can do it ranged? That's
Yeah.
sick.
Wow.
That's cool.
Oh, nice.
I
Okay.
can do it from 60 feet.
But it doesn't open the door, it just unlocks it, right?
Unlocks it.
Okay.
I'm gonna move over to the door and test it and see if it opens, and if it does, I'm going to open and look and start to go in. As I'm walking past Pelik, like behind him or to the side of him, if I can as a bonus action, I want to ask him something.
Okay, yeah.
Pelik, how do I say halt?
Yeah. That's
What?
HEA.
I was
Okay.
like, okay.
Yeah. Nice.
And I'm gonna try and get into that room. Hopefully,
Okay, and as soon as the doors burst open, you look in, and directly in front of you, walking down a hallway, just walking at a very leisurely pace, hands clasped in front of her,
Don't do this.
you see a drow woman in long robes walking up towards you.
But he's currently disguised as our captain of the guard.
Yes.
True. He knows.
Except he
Then
does
knows
not speak.
3 drow words. 3 under.
In front of you, this woman looks to you, tilts her head, and says something in Undercommon.
She tilts her head like to the side.
Just say yes. Just say
Yeah.
What was yes?
Sus.
I'm just going to.
See? Would you feel right?
Oh, so much nervous. So much nervous. I'm just going to. I'm going to nod my head and kick the door closed.
Behind you?
Yeah.
So you're inside?
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay.
Did I happen to hear? I'm pretty close to this door.
Yeah.
Did I happen to hear what she said?
No. With
Okay.
the chaos that's going on
Sure.
out here, it's through a doorway. You wouldn't have even seen her.
Okay.
Like, I don't want to kick it like close. I don't know if it'll relock, but I want it to I don't want it to be wide open so she can see out. Like so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Close as I can get it without relocking it. I'm just gonna nod, like a very confident, strong, commander-like nod.
You're a captain, not a commander. Get it right.
Okay.
Cool.
God damn it.
We're fine.
She
So
looks
much.
to you and says something again in Undercommon.
Is it the same phrase?
It sounds like something different.
I don't even respond.
She raises her hand to you
No.
and mutters something in Undercommon under her breath.
Yeah. Sounds good.
She's still
I love mushroom soup. That's what's going through
she's
my head.
still about 15 feet away from you, slowly walking up towards you.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem that she has any fear of you in her eyes.
We're friends.
As she finishes casting her spell, a beam of purple energy shoots out from her palm and hits you in the chest, and several beams of energy begin to wrap around you.
Okay.
As you look down and your hands begin to change back into Seeker's hands, and your clothes begin to change back into Seeker's clothes as she casts Dispel Magic on you, and you are now reverted
to
back into your standard form,
Wow, crap.
Oh boy.
which no one else sees.
Because the door's closed.
We don't even know if this is the right place.
No.
Or if they're
That is her turn.
Lowland
There's so
3.
much happening right now, and we
Desolate.
don't know if any of
Yeah.
it's good.
What are you doing?
Well, a lot changed very quickly. Someone's right in front of me. It's time to stab. So I'm stabbing the one that's like behind Flynn and decided to come at me. and attack
Okay.
me.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Make an attack roll.
I'm going to make 2. God. Yeah, I don't think a 12 or a 13 hits.
They do not. They do not.
So I'm just
Unfortunately.
swinging at nothing.
Okay. And even with the light that is impeding their vision, this drow in front of you seems to just be expertly outmaneuvering your swords. Is that the end of Thessaly's turn?
If I don't... So I would still technically have a bonus action. If you will allow me, I would like to try and scoot Nalfane, like, out of the circumference of my sphere.
Okay.
And just, like, point forward. Like, to follow the way that Seeker and Kellic and Olma are. To
Okay.
just stay next to people is my implication.
Okay. And with that, he will run up and stand right next to Kellic.
I'm getting stabbed at. I don't know. We're all getting stabbed at.
All right. Next up, the drow that is currently in combat with Kellic and Olma. He's getting stabbed from and punched from behind. So
I'm crouched down.
This poor guy.
I'm crouched down. Here's my hope. If he tries to take a step back, he will trip over my crouched body.
he is taking his spear and he is swinging around. He isn't attempting to move at all. He is just attempting to swing. Now, you are invisible.
Crouch.
And you're invisible, crouched, and he's in sunlight. But unfortunately, we can only
Just
do
one
one disadvantage.
disadvantage.
So he is at disadvantage as he swings around. The first roll was a natural one.
Nice.
So we don't even need to continue with that. And then the next one is going to be that was a 14 and 10. So that is a 17 to hit.
17 hits.
17 hits.
They're pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not.
I mean, this is like
guards.
super important. place.
Well, they might be at the right place. I think
That
they
is
might
gonna
have said
be
that we weren't because we
seven-
were supposed to be there.
Piercing
That
damage?
was my
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
interpretation.
That is 7 piercing damage
7 piercing damage.
and 11 poison damage.
These weapons are sweet.
Yeah, they're cool.
Okay. That is the end of his turn, as the other 2 drow, still making their way down the street, are going to run up as close as they can within their movement. Another one is going to try and flank around just a little bit.
Squinting.
Trying to avert themselves from the light. They are going to take their crossbows out, and the first one that is heading directly towards Flynn is going to try and shoot 2 crossbow bolts at Flynn.
I'm curious. Is it a disadvantage?
It is, because they're still within the
as long as they're
sunlight.
in my
Cool,
sphere,
cool,
they're
cool.
at disadvantage.
Oh, that's not going to do it. That's a 16 to hit.
Misses.
The second one, that's even lower. That's going to be a 10 to hit.
Thank you. Thessaly.
So both of those crossbow bolts, like not even close. You don't even have to parry or anything. And then the second one is going to fire 2 crossbow bolts at Thessaly, also at disadvantage.
Do it.
That's going to be a 17 to hit.
Yeah, 17 beats it.
Okay, 17 hits. That is going to be 8 points of piercing damage, and I'm going to need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
So
Here we
daylight
go.
isn't concentration, right? It just is.
Do something right. Yeah, it's not concentration. It stays up for an hour.
Gosh,
Yeah.
this is
It's a duration of an hour.
so crazy, this fight.
Yeah.
It's a mess.
Why?
It's a fucking mess.
Thank you, Kellic.
Sorry, guys.
No, it's fine. I love it.
No, it was gonna.
Gotta pull the lever.
You gotta pull the
I
lever.
love it.
Con
Why
Constitution.
are you apologizing?
17.
A 17 saves. Okay. But there is a second crossbow bolt coming your way. Which,
No, no.
it's a 13. 13 does not
13
hit.
does not hit
Okay.
me.
Nice.
Then, yeah, the second roll doesn't even matter.
Nice.
Okay.
At least we be tanky.
They,
The
yeah.
daylight thing is helping a lot.
Yeah,
If
true. Huge
Yeah.
move, actually.
Next up in the initiative, Flynn.
Oh, I'll attack the one that is in between Thessaly and I.
Okay. Make your attack rolls.
Sure. Roll high. So total of 20.
Total of 20 hits. Yeah.
Okay. Damage.
Nice. Good.
17 total.
17 total damage. Okay.
And then I'll just double down one more attack on them. 25.
25 hits.
Okay. 18.
18 points. Okay. As you are slashing away, Thessaly, this drow is currently engaged in combat with you, and you see just barely like the edges of Flynn's sword, like swiping from the edges as the drow drops to his knees in front of you and face plants in the ground. And as it face plants in the ground, you can see all of these slash marks on its back from where Flynn had just been attacking it.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Oof.
Wow.
Yeah. And just blood from the nose and the
Okay.
Gross.
Is that the end of Flynn's turn?
Yeah, I think so. You know what? I'll move around the other one that's in front of me now, and get closer, essentially like around. Yeah, so I'm still within melee, but
Gotcha.
like basically right behind. Can I go down one? I'll do that for my movement, and then bonus action. I think I'll just hold off. I don't really have any bonus actions. Yeah, that'll be it. That's my turn.
Okay. Next up, Kellic.
I'm gonna use my action to disengage and follow Seeker into the
Yeah,
the.
yeah,
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You open the door, you run in. Are you running fully in?
Yeah.
Okay, you run fully in and you see a drow priestess in front of you.
A
I'm gonna look
priestess?
and see that Seeker is Seeker again.
Seeker is Seeker.
Hello.
I don't even acknowledge it. I turn to this woman. If you've any sense of self-preservation, you give us the answers we want now and stand down. There's too many of us out there for you to handle.
And she looks at you, calm as anything. Unless you have enough forces to defeat the army that we have, I would say that that's a lie.
How quick can the army get here? And I will bring my spiritual weapon into the room and slash her with it.
Okay.
And it will miss.
Okay. She takes. It's almost as if she is expending as little energy as possible, taking a step back and dodging right out of the way of the attack. That's your turn?
That's my turn.
Okay. Olma, what are you doing? The door, as Kellic ran in, the door would have opened, and you would at this point be able to see the Drow priestess.
I'm gonna stay where I am then.
Okay.
If would I have to disengage if they don't see me?
No.
Yeah.
I'm going to say no.
I think
Yeah.
it's part.
That's
You
probably...
have to see someone.
Yeah,
probably
I think,
the rule.
They don't
Yeah.
know that I'm there.
I'm not
so,
sure.
like, how are they going to take an action, like an opportunity attack on me? Yeah, I'm gonna say goodbye to my dagger and let it stay.
Oh, really?
We'll pick it up.
Dang it.
I'll say it's a free action to take it if you want to take it, but you don't...
Do you want it?
I'll just grab my dagger. Since he didn't like turn around to hit me all the way, his back is placed on the
Pressure.
And I will take a step into the doorway. I'm gonna be right behind Kellic, and I'm still invisible.
Okay.
And I am going to roll my hands together into a ball and throw a chaos bolt right at our baby
Nice.
girl.
Okay. I always forget. Is that an attack roll?
It is an attack roll. for
Okay,
me.
make an attack roll.
This is gonna be at 4th level.
Oh,
Nice.
all the chaos.
Oh no. This is gonna hurt. The punch through at advantage, is this at advantage too because you're
I
invisible? I don't know how that works.
It's a.
Because it's an attack,
It's
right?
not a melee
It's a spell
though.
attack.
Right. I don't
But
know what the
it's-
ruling is. Because I think you can still do ranged attacks with a crossbow. I don't know.
When you are hidden or invisible, you get advantage on attack rolls because your target does not know where you are.
So at advantage.
At advantage. Yeah.
That's an attack.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
Those are both bad.
Maybe you shouldn't use a tray.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't think we've determined any rule set here for rolling.
It seems
That's
to
gonna
be.
be a 14 to hit.
She's only wearing
14 does not hit.
Ah.
That's okay.
What?
That's okay. That's okay.
Unfortunately.
That's okay. Chaos magic.
What's
Maybe
that?
I'll roll low.
Oh.
5.
Okay, you are now at 4.
We're getting there.
All right, is that the end of Almost turn?
Do some sorcerer shit.
I'm sorry.
Do some sorcerer
I
shit.
used all my fucking sorcery points already.
Yeah.
We're a little down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't do shit.
Next up, Flynn, the drow right in front of you, is going to attempt 2 more attacks.
This is the one that I like catty cornered walked around.
Yes,
Okay.
this is.
Go for it.
At disadvantage, but that's a natural,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
a natural 1.
Oh, cool.
So that first attack misses,
Okay.
and the second attack is a natural 20. 2 natural 20s. I swear. I am
Oh,
What
not
is that?
lying.
Shit.
Two
It's
natural
really high,
20s in a
right?
row.
Yeah, the total's like something.
I'm
high.
not in range to cancel it.
Yeah, it's
it would be a 27.
Okay, yeah, then that's above.
no.
Hey, it's okay. Why
That's
can't
gonna
we
hurt.
ask her what her name is? So like we don't even know if we're in the right fucking place.
It doesn't even matter.
This is what's happening. So we're just
Okay, that is going to be
damage.
Flynn, that damage. The initial damage is 10 plus 18, so that's going to be 28.
It's
Just for the crit.
just for the crit.
28 for the crit.
Okay. Oh, sorry, hold on. It's like 28 damage. Okay.
And then 8 piercing plus. That's going to be 36.
I'm sorry. What was crit? What was the was the first
28.
damage? Was that piercing or no? Because you just I'm confused.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Right,
Let's,
that's the max,
let's do this.
right?
Oh, and then I'm sorry. I was adding.
Is that what I'm thinking of?
The max
I
damage.
wasn't paying attention.
Okay,
I don't know what's
so
going on.
so you were
He's
you were
having
going
an
to be taking
emotional
the crit.
experience right now.
The crit is going to be 6 piercing damage plus 18 poison damage.
Okay.
So it's going to be 24.
Okay. 24 damage, and then on top of that is
On top of that is going to be 6 points of piercing
okay.
and
30,
Yeah. 6
8.
damage.
8 points of poison.
38. Oh my
8
god.
Okay. 24, 6, 8. Got it.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay, and then
Oh,
Yeah.
I have to roll a con save.
Oh,
We've
yeah.
done so, this has been the longest day of
and
our
that
lives.
is what's that? Would I have to beat? It was 26 plus 6 or 24 plus 6 is 30 plus, so it's 38.
38,
So what's half of 38 to beat the con save?
19.
19. Okay.
You have to get either a 19 or a 20.
I roll at advantage. No, I got I add my. I don't think that's right. 14.
14, no,
So
that's
as I
not
get
enough.
hit, my hand that energy that's glowing on the black tattoo dissipates, and my sword turns back into the regular weapon as the mist kind of just forms into the regular sword.
Okay. All right. So the 2 drow that were running up from the street are going to attempt to sort of circle around you, Flynn. And Thessaly and Flynn, as they sort of circle around, they fire 2 crossbow bolts at each of you.
All right.
But both of them fly over your shoulders, and you realize that they are actually shooting them through the doorway towards Kellic and Seeker.
No.
Still at disadvantage, though.
Still at disadvantage. So, Kellic, 2 crossbow bolts coming your way.
Okay.
That is going to be an 11 to hit,
Doesn't it?
as one of them misses, and that second one is going to be a 10 to hit.
Misses.
Misses. Okay. Seeker. First one. 17 to hit. That hits. Okay. You're going to be taking 7 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Plus
Oh.
8 points of poison damage. So 15 in total.
Yeah.
That second
I don't.
crossbow bolt that's coming your way?
Yeah.
I had another natural 20, but it was luckily the disadvantage brought it lower. 13. I'm sorry, I couldn't do 4 plus 7.
I'm gonna start using a digital.
Or no, it's
ruler.
11. 4 plus 7 is 11. So 11 to hit.
misses.
That was 3 nat 20s
Okay.
in the last 5 minutes, yeah.
Okay, so that one misses as well, as it flies straight past you. Next up in the initiative.
There's also
Flynn.
just more rolls. So.
All right. I will.
You brought out the book. What are you going to do?
I had to double check and make sure that I did everything correctly with my class,
Mhm,
because I will once again in anger. Oh, come on! And I will take my hand and I will once again summon that energy and.
Ooh.
I'm nervous.
No, we're all nervous.
I will
Yeah,
take that
I-
energy, and you see it almost glow even brighter as I push it back into my wrist, and the energy looks bigger as I will upcast a 3rd level that blade again as that mist envelops and turns that back in my. It almost shatters and like disintegrates the sword, and that mist starts to come back, and I will go in for 2 more attacks on the one that's next to me.
Okay, all right. Make an attack roll.
All right. 18.
Nice.
An 18. Normally that would hit. You see your sword going directly for it. But once again, it takes its spear and twirls it around and parries your sword out of the way as its reaction.
One more. Same thing. 18.
But he
This time-
used the reaction.
this time an
He used the
18 hits?
reaction.
Yeah.
Because it
There we
used
go,
its
there we go,
reaction
there
to
we go, there
parry to increase its AC for that
Okay.
one attack. So that does hit.
Okay. Yes, damage increase.
We need
3d8. Okay.
Gotta hit.
5, 11. 19 plus 27 altogether.
All of
27.
Flynn's damage rolls are like very complex math problems.
Yes, dude, don't freaking believe
So
it.
many different.
He starts
damage
doing like
types.
geometry plus
like-
physics plus
Look at my.
Thermodynamics.
As you plunge your sword through, and this time you see a spurt of blood come out of both of his noses as his eyes go bloodshot, and
Yes.
he drops to the ground.
And then I will. I'll move up to one of the ones, the closer one that's south of me, that's farther away from the door, that was shooting through the door at an.
Okay.
And I will go. Yeah, exactly. And
Okay.
I'll move up to that one, and then I will. I'm not done. And I will second wind,
Okay.
and that's my turn.
All right. With that, Kellic, what are you doing?
I'm gonna, like, having seen the crossbow bolts miss me, I'm gonna look at this woman's face and go, "That's your army right there." And I'm gonna cast Hold Person, and I'm gonna cast it on her,
Yeah.
and the one just behind Olma, and the
Beautiful.
one next to Flynn. Is our fourth level.
okay.
Is that a roll for me?
Three saves.
Yeah.
Do they have disadvantage
the-
because of the daylight? Or
Nah, not on
No.
saves.
No.
I don't think so.
That is going to be an 11 for the furthest one from you.
Okay. Fail.
Okay. That is going to be a 13 from the one at the door,
Mega fail.
Mega fail.
and then that's going to be a. Sorry, you said
So
wisdom.
which one failed?
Wisdom. Yep.
So far, everyone.
Oh, okay.
That's a 22.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She's gonna have.
That's
She's
okay.
got plus
That's okay.
100 wisdom.
No, that's good because now 5 is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have some time. We have some
The
time.
one next to you, Flynn, is getting.
Yeah, I have a problem.
So
As
you're.
these
Oh,
tethers
yeah.
come out of my hand initially toward these people, but then as they explode further out, they start to like coil around my body and sort of like spiral outward to these people to bind them.
Okay.
Nice.
And then I'm going to attack with my spiritual weapon. And I'm going to just roll low for the rest of the game, I guess. I don't know what to do. I doubt that's going to hit, but I may as well check. It's 13 to hit.
13 does not hit.
No such luck.
I think it's restrained.
It's hold person.
No, it's paralyzed.
It's paralyzed.
paralyzed, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Nice,
that's really
nice.
good for me.
Yeah, it's a crit.
Okay.
It's an auto crit.
Auto crit. Oh, let's go.
Assuming she doesn't.
Auto.
Okay.
Shane, I love you.
I'm trying, man.
I love it, man. That's so good.
We're
Oh wait,
all
also the fairy fire should be.
hustling.
Oh, it's off.
It's off.
It's off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been off. It's
Dun,
been
dun,
off.
Well off.
Yeah, okay.
Hold on.
Chaos bolt.
Chaos
one
bolt.
more
Yeah.
time.
Okay.
Cool.
Natural 20.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Pull the headphones off.
I don't.
No, I did it out of joy. That was a.
I don't have any more level 4 spell slots, unfortunately. So it's level 3.
That's fine.
That's okay. That's okay.
Max damage.
Oh, no way.
15.
Man, she doesn't have counterspell.
Players don't
Okay.
get that shit, man.
Yeah.
We don't get it.
Oh, that's so good.
What is 18 plus 16, guys? I can't do the
Oh
math.
my
What is
god.
What is 18 plus 16 automatically?
34.
34 automatic points.
Holy
Whoa. Did we figure out the damage yet or no?
Not yet.
Okay.
Woo!
Careful. Don't let anything move.
That's 8, 16, 20, 22 points of
Let's find out.
thunder damage.
Okay.
What is that total? Like 50?
30. What was it? 30.
34?
4 plus 22.
56?
56, yeah. 56 points of damage.
Oh my,
Wow.
dropping bombs. Definitely keep rolling in that.
And I'm invisible.
Is that the end of your turn?
Please.
From
I'm
the train.
invisible.
Right.
Did we all hear you answer?
You heard me. I was speaking in Undercommon.
No. When
when
you
I
asked what
asked-
Halt was.
I was.
We all heard that, right? I was right
Someone-
next to
You
you.
were right next to
You-
it.
Yeah, you would have heard that.
Yeah.
I'm
You would've.
invisible. I just loaded all of that, and I'm just gonna like from the ground below Kellic and just say, "Hey,
Okay.
Yeah. So good.
Awesome. Okay.
How's she looking?
probably fine, but that's a lot of
Probably.
damage."
Yeah. Okay.
It's about to be
Hey,
just
how's
her.
she looking?
All right. Those two drow are
I
dead.
think she
Next up,
stopped her.
Seeker.
Come on.
How
Seeker.
is she looking?
She's yeah.
This,
Just 56 thunder damage, real quick.
this thunder damage is sort of still crackling off of her, but she looks determined. We'll call it that.
We'll call
I-
it determined.
Yeah, I look determined. I'm.
Yeah, I'm determined.
Those bolts hit, and I stumble like forward. I don't quite take a knee, but I'm. And I reach to that gold ring on my left hand, and I turn it, and I say, "Con," and the symbols on it start to light up red, and I look at her, and I say, "Yeah," and I cast command.
Dude, and she speaks that language.
Yo, dude.
Dude.
What save is that?
15 wisdom 15.
Oh,
She's not smart. She doesn't have
she's
any
wise
wisdom.
AF, dude.
She rolled a 16 on the die.
Yeah.
19 total.
That would have been
Nice
so
try,
cool.
nice
though.
try,
It was
nice
plus
try.
3.
So cool.
Plus 3 is not as
And
bad as what I
then
thought it
for a
would be.
bonus action, I look over at Kalik. You have to teach me how to do this one day. And I take my right hand and put it on my left forearm where my tattoo of Lars is. And I reach my left hand up to my chest and grab my symbol, my holy symbol. And I just say, if you are ever going to help anyone, do it now.
Help!
And I attempt to use a channel.
Divine intervention? You're doing a divine
This is,
intervention right now?
Do you have that?
This is a channel divine power
Oh, okay.
to get another level 2 spell slot.
Nice.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That's
Cool.
sick.
That's very cool.
Okay.
Get it back.
All right. Is that the end of Seeker's turn?
That is the end of my turn.
Okay. And having just been blasted by this lightning energy, she sort of
Thunder.
or this
Technically
thunder damage. She looks up at Kellic, and having just mentioned the army,
Uh-oh.
Oh.
she is going to. Yes, she is. She is going to. She's going to look at you and in undercommon say, "Oh, that's not the army that I'm talking about."
What?
As she reaches her hands up and creates a circle with her hands, and within this circle, you can see golden energy begin to coalesce as she pushes it out over the party members that are in the hallway, which would be Seeker, Olma, and Kellic. And from on top of you, and from this circle of energy, you all look up and you can see a portal open up above you as yellow goo begins to drip down in between all of you. And as it drips down and coalesces, you see this goopy form mesh together, almost looking like a tree trunk made of slime as these branches come out, and you can see one singular red eye open up in the middle of the slime as she summons a yokel.
Yeesh.
As this demonic, goopy, almost tree stump-like figure starts to form in front of you, begins to tower over you, tentacles whipping off of it. Its red eye opens up and looks down at you. And that is where we're going to end this episode.
No.
We're going to call it right there with the appearance of the yokel. So, with that, thank you all so much for listening, and we can't wait to see y'all again next week. Bye, nerds.
Bye, nerds.
Hey nerds, Rebecca here. If you're enjoying Venture Forth, please like, follow, and subscribe on whatever platform you're using, and make sure to tell your friends. If you're interested in going the extra mile, please check out our Patreon link in our description to support the show and get access to exclusive bonus content. Bye, nerds.